Book of Ryan by Royce the 5'9". Book of Ryan serves as Royce's second project of 2018. Royce explained the album is a very personal album, a more introspective project with a lot of things he wanted to share, with features from Eminem, Fabulous, Jadakiss, Marsha Ambrosius, and T-Pain, amongst others. Royce says he put his all into this album. Book of Ryan is Royce's 24th project but 7th studio album. How do we feel about it?
Book of Ryan, man. How you feel about it?
Yo, this has been a great year for hip-hop, man. Really, man. It's another great album we got. Right from the intro on to Woke, I was, definitely tuned in. I kind of like, how it kind of all blended all together with the skit and then in the Caterpillar. I thought that was really dope. Caterpillar is just ridiculous. We'll touch on it later, but this was the definitive version of that song because I just love how, Royce and M always go in together, but I just thought this was just another one that was just particularly special. I really love the collaboration on that. Godspeed and Dumb was really great. I think I loved, wasn't Ashley Sorrell on Stay Woke as well?
I'm not 100% sure.
Because I don't think I heard her that much in Godspeed, but I really loved her on the end of Stay Woke. But yeah, I thought that was really dope. How the album translated into the, who are you skit, I thought was a nice transition. This being the album about the Book of Ryan and everything, I thought it was a nice touch. I thought all the skits in the album were really, well thought out. In particular, I like the one where he was talking about his brother and how, I think
protecting Ryan.
Yeah, how he was like, I think came down with a cape and everything like that. I just like how he described it. It kept you really in tune with the album. And I love how, he got on the personal subjects, especially like cocaine. I thought that was really, really nice. You hear a lot of stories about fathers and everything like that, but I thought that was particularly special. Life is Fair was really cool. I just loved the beat on that, and I just loved how, he was kind of adding like the singing to it and everything like that. Bobble Boat, we already fell in love with that. I really just love the concept of how they use like the Bobble Boat just to touch on past memories and everything like that. I really like that. J. Cole added a fire verse with that. Legendary was dope. Summer on Lock, I actually enjoyed until I didn't think Fabulous brought much to the verse. I like Jada's.
Listen to it again.
I just didn't really like how he sounded.
It sounded like Fab always sounds.
I don't know. With this one, I just didn't really like it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I enjoyed.
Allegations, man?
No. None of that. But yeah, I enjoyed Jada on there. I thought Pusha was nice on the hook. Amazing, I thought was really, really dope because it was just a weird, unconventional flow on the song. How he had told the story about, I remember. That was the song he was telling. You remember me. I was the boy that was coming in with the basketball and all that. I just thought it was dope how he told that story. It was just a real unorthodox flow, and I really like how he did it. Outside was really dope. Power was another standout for me. Just another one of those stories that really hit you hard, but the way he just spoke on it was really, really dope. Strong Friend and Anything and Everything I thought was cool to close out. With Stay Woke. First of the Month, I thought that was just tagged in there. I still like the song, but I just feel like it was just one of those extras or whatever like that.
Only because you wanted to get to your favorite song after that.
Oh man, no. That's the bonus track edition. That's not even part of the album. Alright, that's the bonus. But for the album itself, I gave it an A. I thought it was amazing. I feel like, is this the first time? Because, I got put on with Royce around when they did Layers. That's when I really started focusing on Royce. So is this like the first time he's really gotten this personal?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I enjoyed that a lot, and I thought it was a really
he
good
did it in some of the Slaughterhouse projects, but for like that deep, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was amazing, man.
Word. Yeah, man. When I first turned this joint on, the intro was really inspiring. Like, I felt like I need to listen to that every morning.
Word.
Like,
yeah,
that's how
for
I
real.
feel. It's on some really inspirational shit. If y'all don't listen to nothing, at least turn the intro on and listen to the intro.
Once you listen to the intro, you're going to want to listen to everything else.
Yeah. Woke, him and K Wayne, man, they came in with some. K Wayne provided a crazy beat, and Royce just went in and dropped some bars. He said the Wokes were kind of like commercial breaks in the album.
Oh, okay.
But that joint was crazy. My Parallels was dope. I like the skit. I like you said, I love the way he talked everything through. Caterpillar, I love how he talked about how he ain't trying to be number one on the mic. He's trying to be number one in his daughter and his son's life. I thought that was some dope rhymes right there. Godspeed was crazy. I love the way she sounds on that song. Yeah. Ashley, I don't know how to say that. Sorrell. Yeah. Dumb. One of my favorite songs on this album.
Word.
Because everything he said that was dumb is dumb.
Yo, they've been hyping up Boogie a lot. I can't wait to hear his project.
Yeah. Who Are You? Like you said, I love how he transitioned from him talking to his dad into him talking to his son. Yeah. Like, that was great. And then
blink of an eye.
And it goes into Who Are You? And the way we kind of process the album is just like, you know, number 1 through 7 or 1 through 6 is kind of like him being an adult. And then when it comes to Who Are You, he kind of transitions back to when he was a kid and starts reminiscing. Yeah. And then Cocaine, he's just like talking about, you know, his father choosing him over cocaine. You know what I'm saying? And I could relate to that growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, not necessarily the way the outcome came on this song, but I could definitely relate to that. Life is Fair is dope. I love the way he spoke about, you know, like karma, basically, and it always coming back around, kind of bite you in the ass. Pablo Boat is dope. I love the way it transitioned on this album. Like, it just fits so perfectly as he's reminiscing on this project. I love how, like, which transition, how it, you know, it fits perfectly right there on this album. Legendary is crazy. Yeah. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm not a huge fan of the hook. Sometimes I feel like, sometimes I always feel like Royce is like kind of lackey on the hooks, but it was one of the ones to me that's funny. It's an entertaining hook, and I actually like it. And I like the kind of, you know, Summer on Lock is actually really dope. Pusha T, I'm shocked Pusha T only did the hook. You shocked? Yeah, I thought he was gonna do a verse. You know, but it was dope. Jada Kiss actually had some unpredictable lines where I was thinking about that too. Predict what he was gonna say, which is always good. Amazing is good. I love the beat. The beat on Amazing is hard. It's kind of like Hard Knock Life, more up tempo style of beat. Outside, man, anytime you can get Marsha. Anytime. It should be out of here. It should be right out the park. It's a great song. Great song. Power, man. Like, I personally relate to that song. Like, I sent it to my brother, and my brother's like, yo, how did this motherfucker write our life in the whole song? Wow. Yeah. And I sent it to my sister, and she was just like, yo, I almost dropped a tear. Like, that joint just gave me flashbacks and memories of, like, everything he said. Like, that was my house. Crazy. Protect Ryan. I thought it was a dope, you know, interlude, basically explaining how his family always stuck together. Strong Friend, it's just some real and some deep shit. You know, like, everybody should definitely listen to that. Anything and Everything is dope, and Stay Woke is basically him just continuing to go in like he did on the intro, like right after the intro. Yeah. And First of the Month, I thought it was a great way to go out because it's like feel good, up tempo. We talk about it all the time. Like, that's the vibe you want to end the album with. True. And I just like Royce in that realm. Like, it's not a common thing to hear Royce on songs like that. Yeah, you're right about that. So it fit perfectly, and I love T-Pain on that, and I'm not even sure who this other guy is. And you know, overall, man, I really enjoyed this album, man. I gave it an A. I think it's amazing. Shit, Negro. So amazing. In fact, I actually went to iTunes and purchased it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's really that good. I don't have to purchase anything anymore. Have 2 streaming services. Right. Have absolutely no reason to purchase anything. Yeah. But I support good music, and this is definitely some good music. Now, as far as Caterpillar, the remix with your boy Logic. When I first heard it, I was kind of upset at Logic continuing to rant about being black and white. And it's like, I'm not trying to shut him up. But bro, I've heard you talk about it so much at this point. It's just like blah, blah, blah. You know, and it's like, to me, you started out the verse dope. Mm-hmm. And then he kind of went into the rant, and I was just like, okay, you kind of took me out of the vibe of the song. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, in my personal opinion, I didn't need it. You know, but I still think it's a pretty cool verse. If you remove the rant and just go with the rhymes, it's actually pretty solid. But overall, man, like, I mean, it uses the same Royce verses. It's just a different Logic verse. But what Eminem did beyond murder, what Logic did right there.
Listen, man, Royce said that Logic's verse was going to break the internet and all this other stuff.
That was Royce. That was Royce being friendly.
Man, you know, I get, like, I'm a Logic fan, okay,
I'd say you're more along the lines of a Logic stan.
I'm a Logic fan. I'm not a stan. I really, embrace Logic and what he's about. But just lately, it's just, for him to say that this is one of the best verses he's ever done, I'm just like, nah, bruh. Like, even the way he went off and did his little rant, it wasn't really cool to me. It kind of took away from the beauty that was the song itself. So I really wasn't feeling the verse. I didn't like it at all. I don't know. I don't know what it is about Logic right now that just kind of set me off. Hopefully he has some fire coming in another album sooner or later. But as for right now, I'm more along the lines of what you said. Maybe this was recorded around the time he did Everybody. So maybe he was in that zone to where, he just finished Everybody and he was still in that mode. So I understand that. But don't hype this verse up like it's going to be better than Eminem's. That's just my own thing. I mean, I know they was probably not trying to do that. But Eminem was the definitive version of the song. So, and it just fit with the overall flow of Caterpillar, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah. I really enjoyed this album, man. And how did you feel about Royce saying Joe owes Emma an apology? Because I feel like, in a sense, he partially does and he partially doesn't.
Yeah.
But I feel like on Joe Budden's podcast on Tuesday or Wednesday, I feel like he'll give an apology, but it'll be sarcastic and somewhat half-assed like Joe tends to do.
Well, I just feel like that's something that they need to discuss within themselves. I mean, I personally believe Joe shouldn't be airing out any of their personal business no more out on the podcast front or anything like that.
I mean, he just said the album was bad.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but other than that, just leave it alone. If you want to apologize, say it, but you don't got to do it publicly. I mean, if you want to go personal with Eminem, I don't know if he got his number or nothing like that, but hey. But other than that, I think he does because he was just a little critical of him. But it is what it is.
Yo, you looking for TV reviews, music reviews, movie reviews? Then check out the only reviews that matter, man.
Yeah, just hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notifications and stay tuned.